Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the stock Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. So we're going to be going over the Tesla price, we're going to be going over the analytics of Tesla, what the inclusion of Tesla in the S&P 500 on Monday, December 21st is going to mean for it, and how it could affect the markets in general, and many more details that we're going to be diving into. So let's get into it. So currently Tesla is trading at $695. It was up about $39.10 on Friday at the close, or about 6%. It had some crazy action actually. It was probably one of the most amazing things I've seen in a long time. I mean, the stock was doing good all day long. It was at about $674. And then towards the end of the day, which I predicted, I told, a couple of my friends, I said, guys, I believe that it's going to be a huge sell-off at the end of the day. And that's what happened. The last hour, the stock started to drop. It went all the way down here to a low of about $628. And then out of nowhere, the last 10, 15 minutes, crazy things just started happening. Tesla starts to spike up. Volume starts to pick up. As you can see down here, volume just starts to pick up. 3.5 million shares. Shares were trading really quick. And the stock went from all the way from about 630 all the way up to about 670 right here, and then it pulled back down, and then right at the close it was at 664, and then out of nowhere, that last like 30 seconds of the market being open, boom, it shoots up all the way to $695 per share, which was like another $30 jump right there, and it closed out at 695, almost $700 for Tesla. If we do the math here, pre-split, it was obviously five split. So 5 times 7 is $3,500. That is currently the price that Tesla is trading at, $3,500. So that is amazing. I mean, we had some analysts obviously predicting Tesla to be $4,000, $5,000 a share. And now Tesla is actually almost there. Now, before we get into the rest of the news, guys, if you're still here and you're enjoying this content, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's get 100 plus likes on this video. We just hit 10,000 subscribers at the beginning of this month. Let's shoot for 11,000 by the end of the month. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification. Leave a comment below letting me know what do you think about the Tesla stock. What do you think is going to happen with Tesla this week as it joins the S&P 500, and how it will affect the market. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the previous years and see how their income has increased or decreased, obviously. So total revenue in 2016, it was at $7 billion. 2017, $11.7 billion, so about almost a $4 billion increase. And then 2018, $21.4 billion, which is about, almost a 100% increase from the previous year. And then 2019, $24.578 billion, which is about a $3 billion increase from that year. And obviously this year we're predicting to be even at more. Now, if we look at the gross profits, obviously 2016, $1.6 billion, 2017, $2.2, 2018, $4 billion, and then 2019, $4 billion as well. So Tesla is doing pretty decent right now. They're producing these vehicles very, very quickly. The factories need to start, producing even faster. That's why they're building different factories. We have the Gigafactory in Berlin. We have, a factory building in Texas that we're planning on. We have so many different things. The Shanghai factory, just so much going back into Tesla right now. And Tesla even, sold shares in order to be able to raise some money to reinvest it back into the company, which is a great thing. Actually, they did it at a great time. The stock was trading at a very high price, and that was a good thing. Smart idea by Tesla, and smart idea by obviously Elon Musk to make that decision and do that. Now, the first thing we're going to look at right here is Tesla enters the S&P 500 with a 1.69% weighting in the benchmark, fifth largest. So obviously, if we take a look down here, on Monday, it's going to be joining the S&P 500, which is the day you're watching this video right now. So the electric car maker will have a 1.69% weighted in the index, the fifth largest. It will be the sixth biggest company in the large cap benchmark when counting the shares classes of Alphabet together. So Tesla joins S&P 500 with the fifth largest weighting. If we look here at the ticker symbol Apple, so Apple right here is going to be float adjusted market cap at Monday's open, and this is in millions, so 2.024 million. Percentage of the S&P 500, 6.47. We have Microsoft here at 1.652 million, and it's going to be a 5.29%. We have Amazon at 1.365 million, and that's going to be at 4.37%. Facebook, 664,000 at 2.13%, and then Tesla is right there at 527 million, 1.69%. So Tesla is right there above Google because, we have the Class A and Class C on Google. Obviously, if we didn't, they would both be ahead of them. but Tesla is right above there, and they're right behind Facebook. They're catching up to the Facebook very, very quickly. And if you look at some of these other companies in here, these are some big companies. These are not small companies in here. Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, Visa, Procter & Gamble, Nvidia, United Healthcare, Disney. All of these companies are very, very big companies if you look at them, separately. So the historic addition to the S&P 500 puts a bow on Tesla's outstanding 2020. The Elon Musk-led company has turned in 5 consecutive profitable quarters amid heightened demand for electric vehicles. Tesla shares have soared more than 730% this year, bringing the company's market capitalization to more than $658 billion. S&P Dow Jones uses float-adjusted market value rather than the outright number. Tesla's entry is the largest ever for the influential stock index and perhaps the most dramatic. Investors, including passive fund managers and active managers that use the S&P 500 as a benchmark, rushed into Tesla shares in the final run-up, pushing the stock up nearly 6% on Friday to close at an all-time high of $695 per share. Over 200 million Tesla shares changed hands during that single session, more than quadrupling the 30-day average trading volume. That is crazy. So Tesla's explosive rally in 2020. I mean, down here, when the Rona happened, the stock was trading at around what? $100, which if we take the 5x, obviously that would be around $500. But look at that. The stock just continued to soar. And right here, when it hit about 2,500, everybody thought, oh, Tesla hit 2,500. We did the split. We pulled back, and then boom, another explosive here. Once they said they were joining the S&P 500, the stock continued to boom again. And that is just some huge news, obviously, for them. So trading at a 186 time forward earnings, Tesla is one of the most expensive companies to ever join the S&P 500. However, it has impacted the benchmark's valuation turned out to be smaller than many had expected. The S&P 500's 2021 price earnings ratio will rise to 22.6 from 22.3 according to Howard Silverbaugh, senior index analyst at the S&P Dow Jones Indices. Meanwhile, as Tesla doesn't pay dividends, the S&P 500 dividend yield will dip to 1.53% from 1.56%, Silverbaugh said. In terms of the S&P 500 performance, the high-growth stock could potentially move the needle. For every $11.11 that Tesla moves, the S&P 500 changes 1 point, according to the index analyst. So Tesla could definitely move the S&P 500 very quickly. So Goldman Sachs previously estimated that the S&P 500's total return would have been by 2 percentage points had Tesla been a constituent all year. The S&P 500 so far in 2020 is up about 14.8%. So wow, so Tesla is going to be a big player in the S&P 500, and that could be a positive thing, but also could be a negative thing if Tesla starts to make a pullback and we start to lose, some momentum on what Tesla is doing right now. That could cause the S&P 500 to start pulling down, and that could actually drag the other stocks to start going down, which could, trigger a sell-off in the general market overall and pull everything down. That's something we have to think about. So with all of that news, guys, you obviously know that I own Tesla in my growth portfolio. If we take a look right here, I've actually made about $7,000 just trading Tesla. Obviously, as you can see, the value is only about 4,400 right now. As I've held Tesla in the past. I've sold it, bought it at lows, and sold it again. But I'm up, pretty decent amount on Tesla right now. If we take a look right here, actually, so my average share price right now is at around $416 per share, and we have about 6.5 shares of it. Current price, like we said, $695. So we're doing pretty decent, overall. I mean, in the past, right here, we had about $13,000 worth of Tesla. Kind of regret selling it right here because, the stock continued to soar, but oh well, at least I bought it later on. Now, if you're going to ask me for my opinion, what I think right now of Tesla, is Tesla a bubble right now? Do we think that it's going to pop soon? And do we think do we think that it's going to continue to trend on up? Well, that's a hard question to answer, obviously, and nobody can really answer that question. If you had to ask me, I think that Tesla is definitely a buy at any price around $500 per share. I think that any price under $600 per share is also a good buying opportunity to buy on a dip. But personally, if it drops below 500, I will definitely add more of, shares into my portfolio personally, because I think that in the next 5 to 10 years, Tesla is going to be one of the most expensive companies out there in the world, and it's going to continue to do well. I think Elon Musk is a great CEO, and it's somebody that can definitely make this stock one of the top companies in the world. So I think that any dip in the 500s or under 600 is a great buying opportunity, but that's just my personal opinion, obviously. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Do you think that, there's some buying opportunities right now? What do you think is going to happen actually right now that once it joins the S&P 500? I believe that everybody thought there was going to be a sell-off, and obviously whatever the people think, the opposite happens. So everybody thought that we would have a huge sell-off, and what are we seeing right now? The stock continues to go up. So I don't know what's going to happen this week, but I can definitely see Tesla breaking that $700 per share and continuing up. It might take a pullback eventually, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. We can't predict that, so we'll see what happens. Leave a comment below. What do you think is going to happen? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And just letting me know what you guys think. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get 100 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more Tesla videos, for more EV videos, just dividend investing, growth investing, and even penny stock investing. Subscribe for more of that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.